Hi everybody, it's Ryan from Ryviews.com, and today I'm reviewing Bejeweled 3 by PopCap Games. Bejeweled 3 is currently on the house with Origin, so if you have an Origin account, which is also free, you can pick this game up for free. So, nice, convenient way to play some games for the previous mentioned free. I actually have played this before on the iPad, similarly when it was on sale for free, and I've played the previous games as well, but I figure this is going to be a nice little experience for me to catch up on what's going on. I haven't played through the entire game on this yet, but I would like to point out kind of the cool features I know and remember. So basically you have a few main game modes. You have Classic, which kind of goes until you run out of moves. You have Zen, which I think is an endless game, so I will always make sure there is a move left. When you play Classic, there is a way to have no more moves, and the screen kind of shakes and you're done. That's the high score. And then Lightning, which I think, let's play it. It's timed type thing. So here is the how to play. Match gems, keep the time going. This sounds like it's stressful. Let's try it out. This looks a lot like Bejeweled 2. For anyone who remembers Bejeweled 2, I certainly do. I played it a lot. And so that's certainly, ooh, hello, time gem, yes. And so that certainly kind of influences the fact that I don't really find this game super impressive. The graphics, anyway, don't do anything for me because you've already seen it before. The much more impressive thing are the different modes you have. So I don't think there was anything particularly like this before. There was some kind of countdown clock, but it didn't have these little kind of actual numbered gems. It just had traditional match gems to earn points, and that kind of upped your counter, and it kind of sped up the pace as you went along. So it was much more traditional. Menu. I'm going to stop playing this mode. Okay. What I really love in this mode is the quest. The mode in this game is the quest, where you have to play these certain different kind of themed games, and you're trying to fill this jar. And I already filled the first one, so here's the second one. I've done 2 of them. So each one has different little kind of quirk to it. Like here, I'm trying to match 130 gems in 20 moves or less. So it's a nice little kick trying to make you to use your moves efficiently and set up big scorings. And I'm bad at that, I must say. But, sometimes I get lucky like that, where it kind of cascades. And of course, the explosions are good because they get everything around it. If you've never played a Bejeweled game before, this is certainly a good place to start. Like I said, it's very similar to 2. Nothing extremely difficult. And if you start with Classic, or start with Zen, certainly, you can easily pick up the game without any stress level in it, and then move on to some of these more kind of strange modes, trying to beat a certain kind of different set of rules. But the big thing that I love about this game is the poker, where you're trying to get like certain different kinds of pairs or like a full house or whatever, and so the actual set you get doesn't matter. So like it doesn't matter if you get a set of 3 or a set of 4 or a set of 5 with the gems. What matters is the color you do. So I'm going to match some green gems here, and that gives me a green card. Match some other greens, that gives me a pair. So now let's see if I can match 2 reds. That gives me 2 pair. Okay, just like poker. And I get 3 greens, 2 reds, it gives me a full house. So I love this mode. It's a completely different game from the traditional Bejeweled where you're trying to get the biggest combinations. You're trying here for colors. Completely throws it on end. And I really think it's an innovative way to have a very different kind of game in what I perceive to be a fairly stale genre at this point. You see all sorts of Bejeweled clones, and Bejeweled itself has had several games by now, so it's nice to see something refreshing. If you see that, I got the orange and the blue. I like that, where you can kind of get 2 colors at once. Nice little feature. So all the quest things are like this, kind of, where they have random different challenges, which I really enjoy. Like here, you're trying to get blue and red without tipping the scales too much. So if you get too many red or too many blue, you're going to fail. And this is a terrible mode right now because I don't have any blues lined up. Let's see if I can change that. Oh my, more red. That wasn't good. But you see, it's definitely changing what you're doing. And I'm about to die because I'm talking. Let's see. No. Yeah, I got some blue. Got some blue. Not enough to save me, though. Oh, there it goes. So you can see, kind of nice, kind of fun, very different. Here you have a treasure thing where you're trying to, it's timed, and you're trying to unlock certain areas. So whenever you make a combination, it unlocks those gem areas. And you're trying to uncover these treasures. So this is when explosions are extremely good for you. And so are like the, if you get like 5 in a row, or like a cross or whatever, you get like the explodey thing, which will explode the whole everything up and down. Let's see if I can get one happening here. That's kind of difficult to make happen. But at any rate, those really help. It's good to have the big explosions and such. So, whoops. These modes really help liven the game. Otherwise, it would have been a very stale genre, a very stale game, as I said before, in that same context. Sorry for the rebeat. But I think, in general, these modes really help keep the game alive and kicking, and it's much better than it could have been. For the scorecard, I give it a time value of 7, mostly because these game modes help keep it alive, but all in all, it still gets kind of stale because you're still just matching gems the entire time. There's no other kind of outside kind of prospects to it. If you saw my review of Spellfall, where it's kind of an RPG gemcraft clone, I like when you have something outside of the actual gem crafting. So, not gemcraft, Bejeweled. I keep screwing that up. Bejeweled clone. I like something when there's something apart from just the matching the gems. So I like the fact there's different modes, but it's still just gem matching. Money value of 10. Originality, well, so money value of 10 because it's free, in case you weren't clear. Originality of 8. Once again, I love these new game modes, and it would be 10, but otherwise it's just still the same gem matching. The graphics are basically the same. Replayability of 8. No big concerns. Sometimes there is some lag or whatnot, but in general, looks good, plays easy, no big complaints. And then fulfillment of 6, mostly because, as I was mentioning before, it's still just matching gems. At the end of the day, there's nothing particularly special about it. You have these different modes, but it's still just different ways to match gems. So all in all, I don't know if I really would call that particularly innovative or anything. That gives a grand total of 7.8. Thanks for watching, everybody. Visit www.ryviews.com for more content, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.